Good morning, my friends. Rich Lohman here with your woohooing thought of the day. Happy Sunday to you. Excited to share a thought that I have with you guys and just see how it resonates with you all. And good golly, just kind of got to get myself together. Good morning, Peter Stippen. Good morning to each of you that is jumping in and joining with us. We're talking today about the journey. This kind of resonates with me from the perspective that there are quite a few people that I lead and guide on growth paths, and there's a lot of people that think that you read a book, you've mastered the book, and it's more about how far can I go. And we talked a little bit about this with your potential yesterday, my potential yesterday. It was the first question about ask yourself big questions. So in this conversation of journey, I'll express that Abraham Maslow said, one can choose to go back toward safety or forward toward growth. Growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again. And again, that's from Abraham Maslow, and his Maslow hierarchy of needs is something that I firmly believe is at the core of this quote. Really, what I want to talk about in this, how far can I go, the journey is most people have a destination mindset, finish the book. I've achieved the goal and I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. And they have a question of how long is this going to take? Am I done yet? Because too much of what society seems to be right now is wanting to get done with things, maybe to check them off the box, that sort of thing. And I think that our growth in our lives is a journey. And how far can I take that journey in my own life is the constant question. And that's why I chose that quote from Maslow, which is growth must be chosen again and again. Fears must be overcome again and again. So growth, is different. Growth is not about the destination. Growth is an infinite process that I think takes our lifetime to accomplish and achieve. Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Jen. Good morning to each of you as you guys jump in here. So I have growth questions for you guys that I want to share with you guys that are given to me by John Maxwell. And I'd be remiss if I wasn't that, river that passed it along the water, the knowledge to you guys. I don't need to hold on to this. So when it comes to growth, the questions are, where do you want to go in your life? That's a great question that gives you, direction. It gives you pause and to look around and say, what do I want to accomplish? And that's the second question is, what direction do you want to go? Because you can go onward, upward. You can stay stagnant in the same. You can go backwards. There's a lot of different thoughts that should permeate from within with that. Where do you want to go in your life? What direction do you want to go? And what's the farthest you can imagine going? I love that question because everything that I have, farthest that I have when it comes to my health and fitness, gives me a direction. The farthest I can with my career, with my relationships, with my finances, all of the different things that you can answer the question, what's the farthest you can imagine going? And that it uses an imagination and it solicits growth. And then it says, there's a journey in front of me. And so I really want us to pause and think about the journey that's in front of us. And, how do you constantly adapt a growth mindset? The scripture that I think about, because it goes back to yesterday's thought on potential, is I feel like I have and you have and we all have an immense amount of potential. It's a God ordained potential that is amazing. So Luke chapter 12 verse 48 says, from everyone who has been given much, much will be demanded. And from the one who has been entrusted with much, much will be asked. To whom much is given, much is required. And been giving much potential. So much growth is required to grow into that potential, and that's the journey. So I'm curious to what you guys think about your journey ahead. What do you have to grow? What direction is your growth going to take you? How is it going to be in alignment with your goals and the things that you have in front of you for the year ahead? And how far can you take your journey? That's my question, my thought of the day. So how far can you go, and what's the journey look like ahead for you? I hope you have a great day.